Yeah, and we abide laws, our laws, not they laws. Still a couple real niggas behind walls, and I provide the motivation.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dollars, Luck Dollars, and today on Luck Talk is a special one, man. I got somebody as a mentor, big brother, even father figure that's on the show with me today, man. Koala, Mr. A1G himself, man. How you feeling?
Man, what's good with it, bro? Oh, man, that shit, that motherfucker intro live. Boy, I didn't know one of them niggas. Everybody got to introduce a nigga like that from now on.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. A1G, you know what I'm saying?
Right way.
How you been, though, man? How's everything been going?
Man, shit, life is life, you feel me? It's, shit, every day above ground a good day, though. You did.
That's good, man. That's good.
Kids healthy, you feel me? Sons graduated, you feel me? Yeah, I mean, life is.
My bad, you was going in and out. So say that again.
Kids good, man. So shit, life is lovely, you know?
That's good, man. I noticed you did a couple interviews before, but I feel like they ain't really go in depth like who you are, you know what I'm saying, your upbringing, and really like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, like what makes you the person you are and why people gravitate towards you.
I feel like I can see that. I can see how you could say that from some of the interviews for shit show. I mean, most of my interviews always just been about music though. They ain't never really been like personal shit. You feel me?
Exactly though, you know what I'm saying? So we get like exclusive though, you feel me? So with Flo, Vlad, and all them, you know what I'm saying, we get it right here type shit. That's how I feel. But the first question I want to go into, somebody I feel like is important in your life, if you don't mind speaking a little bit about that, is your mother.
Okay.
The basics, I feel like.
For sure. What about old Jizzle?
Well, I feel like I'm kind of working with a full deck because I know. So but let's for the people that don't know, like, how has she been monumental in your life? Because everybody's mama is special in their life, but in a different manner. So how has she affected your life?
It was like, you know, my mom, she feel me, all right, rest in peace, you feel me, like, our relationship was different, you feel me, like, I didn't grow up with the traditional mom, so to say, you feel me, like, you know, my mom was a pimp, you know what I'm saying, like, so my upbringing, my interactions with women, the way that I was taught to behave with women, you feel me, my whole upbringing was different, you feel me, but I was instilled with a lot of different, I guess you would say, trades. I learned the importance of having a lot of trades mentally, being able to mentally box with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Women, males, animals, babies, you feel me? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was real instrumental in helping cultivate how I articulate and deal with people. You know what I'm saying? And she just my overall, I would say my overall outlook with life. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. She seemed like a real deep woman, man. Seemed like a real deep woman. Let me ask you, so what part of the city is your mother from?
West side.
She's from the west side? But what part of the city you from?
South side.
South side. Interesting. So how did she migrate from the west to the south side? How did that work?
So goddamn.
Because you know, just like I know real quick, my bad, in the city, it'd be like south side and west side be low-key into it, like, but not like really into it, but like this side is better than that. So how did she go from the west to the south?
So goddamn, like my mom, you feel me, like was different, you feel me? So like my mom was a high-ranking gang member also aside from pimping, you feel me? Like, so the west side was more full kind of hustlers, vice lords, shit like that. You already know. You know what I'm saying? So my mom, when she went away to Job Corps, she got more in tune with the you know what I mean, with the fixes. You feel me? She got more in tune with, you know what I'm saying, the structure of the you know what I mean, the honorable himself, Mr. King, Larry, you feel me? So that's what she gravitated towards, you feel me? So goddamn, with her being more on the I guess you know the stud side of shit, you feel me, but still being hella pretty, you feel me? She used
For the viewers that don't know, my bad, your mother was a stud.
No, for sure, was just like an overly pretty one. guess that shit common nowadays.
And she was and she was a member too, right?
No, real member though.
Okay.
Real member though.
Just want to make sure the facts don't get glared over. Okay, continue. My bad, man.
No, real member, you feel me? Because, you know what I mean? You know what that shit about, you feel me? Ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? Real stuff with it, you feel me? But real stand-up type shit, you feel me? Really was with the street activities or whatever, but pimping was her forte, you feel me? So,
she was about the
South Side, yeah, you feel me? The West Side was more, back then, the pimping was more, niggas was more aggressive with female pimps. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? My mama a female at the end of the day, you feel me? It's only so much she gonna be able to do without having to, you know what I'm saying, do it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So goddamn, she took it to the South Side, you feel me? The South Side of Chicago was always been more like niggas out south, bro, as long as you ain't in tour with niggas, bro, you can get money with anybody out south. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, back in the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so she just got down, she gravitated to the South Side because niggas was really getting money out south. You know what I'm saying? So she got down. That's what she played.
This time period though, because I don't think people understand. Like, what time period is like 1980, 1990?
Yeah, this like goddamn. This goddamn 86, 87 type shit. Then when I was born, goddamn, I was born in Trinity Hospital on the South Side, 92nd. You feel me? Goddamn, real city baby, not like, you know what I mean, Evanston Hospital and shit like that. You feel me? Like real city baby type shit.
Right, facts, no facts.
Yeah, man, like, so goddamn, man, that shit was just, it was, the 90s, the early 90s was different as fuck. You feel me? Like, it was just, in my opinion, bro, like, that was the best time to be from Chicago. You feel me? Like, that was the greatest time to be a kid in Chicago. You feel me? Like, it was a different type of era. You feel me? Like, but don't get me wrong, like, you know as well as I know, you feel me? Like, the early 90s was also kind of, it was real dangerous as fuck, you feel me? Because it was like the culmination of the crack epidemic, you feel me? Reagan was leaving, you had Bush Sr. coming in, and you feel me? You had goddamn Joe Biden at the time on the Republican side of shit, instituting those laws and shit like that, and Clinton passed the laws in like 92, so the city was really like going through some crazy shit at that point, you feel me? But, you know what I mean? My mom was my mama, you feel me? Real stand-up female, you feel me? So, like, I never really, goddamn, I didn't go without, you feel me, when my OG was alive, you feel me? Like, I didn't want the shit. You know what I'm saying? I was the prince, goddamn, you feel me? So it was nothing.
Well, let me ask you a question real quick. So, when you said she had you at Trinity Hospital, right? And so, what was the first place that you can remember that y'all lived at?
Because the very first place I remember, nigga, was 79th and Vernon.
79th and Vernon. And can you paint the picture like how 79th and Vernon was, if you can remember at that time? You feel me?
Nigga, 79th, nigga, that's off the 9. You feel me? That's on that junction. You feel me? So you know what I mean? Vernon back then, it was cool because it was like, it was hella kids in the 90s, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it was hella kids in the 90s. You feel me? So it was always hella kids, but back then, it was the Homie the Clown rapist shit going on. The nigga who was dressed up like Homie the Clown, raping motherfuckers and shit. It was like a clown craze in the early 90s when niggas was doing shit like that, dressed up like clowns and shit and doing all type of bullshit because you had Bozo, you had the It movie that it came out, goddamn, you had Homie the Clown on the Living Color. You just had a lot of clowns and shit that was popular in the media. So niggas was using that, doing wild shit in the city back then, dressing up as clowns, kidnapping kids, and doing weird, dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little different. It was a little different, you feel me? But I would say, so the same as the motherfucker could be, you feel me? I didn't have any recollection. I can't say I honestly knew I was in any danger back then.
Thanks. And then from off Vernon, what did y'all migrate to? Where did y'all go to, man?
Shit, I stayed on Vernon, goddamn, from 3 until 6. And then at 6, nigga, I moved to the Wild Hunnets, nigga, 100 Nights of Wabash.
Wild hunters, man. And let's pause there for a minute. I feel like that's a good part of your life that occurred there, man.
No,
Who
sure.
who were some of your friends and some of the people that you met, you know what I'm saying, your time out there, you feel me?
Well, shit, anybody goddamn, if you was Chicago, baby, you feel me? You know, the early 90s, the hundreds over there, 109th, Wabash, 109th, goddamn Michigan, all that shit over there, you feel me? At a certain part, that shit was BD and GD, you feel me? So goddamn, my block in particular was the BDs, you feel me? The twins used to stay on my block, Alex and Star. You
Right.
feel me? So I knew them niggas when I was a kid, like 6 years old, 7, 8 years old. You feel me? I knew the twins. You feel me? They stayed like four cribs down. You feel me? My best friend, my actual god brother, my mama's goddamn, practically my mama's goddamn son. You feel me? Was Robert Sanderford, which everybody knows Yummy.
Mm. So Yummy, you know what I'm saying, always in the crib then, basically, then. Just like your brother.
Nah, nigga, that was bro, the first, like, this shit is OD, nigga. Like, this shit is wild. Should I even say that story, bro? Like,
I mean,
no, like, nigga,
nigga,
I remember, like, bro, the first time I ever actually seen two grown motherfuckers, like, having sex, bro, I was with this nigga. This nigga, bro, we snuck in one of his family members' room, bro. Like, Yummy was retarded, bro. Like, this nigga was so funny, too. So he like, man, we finna go to the candy store. You know, back in the day, nigga, the candy store was really somebody mama crib. You feel me? We had all the snacks and shit prepared. You feel? So this nigga like, yeah, we gonna go. I'm finna go get some money out the room. I'm like, all right, you feel me? Yummy, Yummy like 10 at this. Yummy like 9 finna turn 10. Nigga, I'm like 7. So I'm like, all right. Nigga, we sneaking his cousin room. She and that bitch getting toast up. You feel me? Big, getting major toast. Oh, ass, boy, you got us crawling on the floor. Both of them, quiet. You gotta be quiet. They juicing. They juicing. What the fuck is juicing? You feel me? Like, bro, that shit was funny as hell, bro. Like,
yeah.
he was a funny nigga, bro. Like, motherfucker, like, people didn't know him, bro, so niggas only knew what the media was saying about him and shit after the situation that occurred that got him killed, you feel me? But nigga, that nigga was so fucking funny, bro, like silly as hell, bro, just like he was a fucking kid. You feel me? Like that nigga, he was just extreme, bro. That nigga was way like motherfuckers say like, man, that nigga been here before. Like Shorty was just one of them motherfuckers, bro. Like he knew so much, bro, very, 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 very early, bro. Like very, very early, bro. Like for real, nigga. Like it's crazy, bro. That a 8-9-year-old, bro, could know how to really maneuver in the streets, nigga. Like know how to steal a car, nigga. Like he knew, bro. It was crazy, bro. Like for real.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So
yeah.
just fast forward a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So let's go into your teenage years a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let's say like around preteens, 12. How was it like for that?
Shit. Preteen before 12, shit started going bad, bro, like 95. Well, no, 94, because Yummy got killed in 94. And I was the first one to know he got killed. Nigga, I was the only one woke in the house when that shit broke across the news at like 4-something in the morning when they found his body. After that shit, goddamn, my Uncle Lamont died in 98. No, my Uncle Freddie died in 95. He died like 6 or 7 months after Yummy. You feel me? Then goddamn, that was 95. Then my Uncle Lamont died 98, January 98. Then my mama died December 98. And then goddamn,
Wait,
at that point, I was goddamn.
You said your mother died when?
98, December 98.
98. How old was you at that time when that occurred? For the people that don't know.
Shit, I was 10.
10. I mean, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. If not, you know what I'm saying, we can just, you know what I'm saying? I just want to, so people can understand you a little bit more though.
We politics.
So like, how exactly did that occur?
Shit,
in the streets, or was it like violent?
No. So when I was a shorty, goddamn, I always thought that she had a brain aneurysm. You feel me? Because she literally like, nigga, we was just walking, nigga, and goddamn, she just hit the floor, nigga, got to shaking and doing all this weird shit, nigga, and she died right there in my arms on the sidewalk. So I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? So I didn't really know what the fuck it was. You feel me? Like I just remember going to the hospital that night. Nobody really wanted to tell me she dead and shit. But I remember, goddamn, I kept asking like, "What my mama, what my mama?" And then they told motherfucker finally told me she died and shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever, you know, what it is, boom. Shit was fucked up after that, whatever, blah blah blah. Then come to find out years later, after thinking she had died of fucking brain aneurysm, she actually, after my aunt had an independent autopsy done, so she had a very, very, very rare heart condition. It was an infection that developed around her heart. It was some rare shit. And that shit triggered her heart to go into cardiac arrest. So she didn't even have a heart attack. Her heart literally just stopped in the middle of walking.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, your body, it starts to pump blood, but your body starts to spasm and shit shake because now certain parts of the body not getting blood no more. So it's like it's twitching to try to pump blood around and get shit moving. But the heart ain't pumping, so it's no blood circulating no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's what all of the shaking and shit was coming from that I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You feel me? And then shit, I looked down, shit, she closed her eyes, nigga, stop moving and shit. That was it, goddamn. From that point, shit, it was moving with our moving out to goddamn the suburbs to go to high school. To finish up middle school to go into high school.
So where were y'all staying at this time when this occurred?
Shit, goddamn, 92nd and Ada on our way to 22nd and State Street to the Icky Projects.
To the Icky Projects. Y'all was visiting the Icky Projects?
No, so my mom, she had my mama had a bitch or whatever who stayed in the Icky Projects. So we spent half the time in the Icky Projects living there, and then we spent half the time on 92nd and Ada. So we had like two cribs. We was in the projects in one crib, but I went to school on 92nd in Truth. You feel me? So that apartment was basically like still standing, but we used that shit too pretty much as an address, goddamn, also, so I could stay inside that district and go to school over there.
Thanks. Okay. And so at that time, you said you moved to the suburbs. So I'm assuming this is like high school?
This was goddamn sixth grade.
Sixth grade. Let's so that's around what we about like 11? 11. So what's occurring at that time though for you? Going up until high school.
Shit, really just regular shit, just like no trouble shit like that, just straight kid shit. Hella good in school, extremely gifted academically in school, was fucking with sports, you know, regular kid shit, nothing too significant.
He was like some spelling bee or basketball prodigy or something, or what's going, like, talk to me, man, like what was going on in school?
So school wise, like, I don't know, bro, like I was just, with that shit, I was just blessed, bro. Like in third grade, I was supposed to went to sixth grade, but my mom was like, "That's too big of a jump. The kids was gonna be too much older." And I was small. I was real small and shit back then. So it was like, nah, he gonna get bullied, small type shit. So I stayed with class. And then when my mama died and I went to sixth grade, they tried to send me from sixth straight into high school. But my pops was like, nah, his mama just died. You feel me? He having a tough time. Just like, let him stay with people his age. Let him, you know what I mean? Just let him get regular. So shit, school was always like easy as fuck. Like school was over easy. Like, you know, so high school, goddamn, by the time I hit high school, goddamn, I was playing goddamn, I was already hooping. I had already, like, baseball was my first sport, but I had already picked up hooping. And then me and my homeboy, we was the first sixth graders on our eighth grade basketball team ever. You feel me? And then it was like, from that point, high school, hoop, played baseball, goddamn, football, and I shattered my fucking wrist. So I couldn't play football no more. Football was done because they was like, man, you could fuck around and shot it, get in the hand again, and then your hand won't grow right. So you might want to leave football alone. So I stopped fucking with football. And at this point, though, I'm turning 14, goddamn, and now I'm already in the streets, though.
Okay, so let's pause right there at 14. So what was the change up? You feel me, from playing sports and then going into the streets? Was it the injuries? Was it the friends? Was it what was the 14? What happened at 14?
So my pops who adopted me and shit, that nigga, me and nigga, that we just wasn't like, folks just wasn't really, he wasn't giving me money for shit that I needed. You feel me? Like school, shit like that. He didn't feel like I should have to pay to take advanced courses in class just because I was smart. He felt like, oh, well, shit, y'all want him to take them, so he shouldn't have to pay type shit, because that ain't how that works. And so, goddamn, I started selling, well, at first I was breaking in cribs. Me and my homie, we was breaking cribs and shit. We ended up snatching a purse from this chick one time. And we was fucking 13. I'll never forget this shit because I felt like straight shit after the fact. I felt like a straight bitch. Like I felt like a straight bitch nigga. You feel me? Like because a motherfucker snatched a purse from an African lady. You feel me? Like she was a beautician. Young African chick though, you feel me? She was a young chick, you feel me? But she had a fucked up attitude, you feel me? Like just horrible attitude, you feel me? So motherfuckers like, man, alright. So my homie Brian, you feel me? We just gonna call that nigga Brian. That ain't folks' real name, but we gonna call him Brian. You feel me? This nigga, folks like, man, I snatched this bitch purse. So I'm like, nigga, you won. So this nigga ride past, bro. This nigga circles around, snatch her purse, right? We go. Running like a motherfucker. Nigga, we so thirsty, you feel me? Brian is smoke. He smoke at this point. He smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke at this point. You feel me? So nigga, this nigga go get a sip of weed. You feel me? Nigga, this one Dro was first hitting Chicago. This one Dro out. You feel me? Nigga, they Kush. Nigga, on my mama, this nigga. So he go to one of the OG homies, like one of the real OG niggas. Folks asked him from the Greeny Greens, but he had a barbershop and shit in the burbs where he was getting money at. Man, this nigga. He go to this nigga, get like a half a zip of shit at the time, nigga, a presidential Kush. Nigga, I never forget, we blow that shit. Nigga, we come back outside and shit a few hours later and shit. Niggas like, yo, ooh, big folks looking for y'all niggas, bro. He said, come in, shop down. Ooh. So niggas like, what the fuck? I'm like, man, I ain't going up there for that shit dead. You hear me? Like, nigga, I ain't going up there for dead. Folks like, nah, man, he gonna come looking for us, nigga. So we go up there. Folks like, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that money that y'all niggas stole from that girl. But where the fuck is her visa? Shame. Nigga, we didn't even take the visa for real. We took the purse, yeah, nigga, but we threw the purse in the bush. When we hit the corner, we just snatched the cash out that bitch. So, nigga, mine, it's broad daylight, so we like, man, fuck. No, it's like 7-something at this point, but it's still light outside. Nigga, he like, man, y'all better find me that motherfucking visa. Otherwise, woo. You feel me? So niggas is, man, we gonna get killed over this visa, bro. We gotta find this motherfucker. You feel me, nigga? Man, this nigga's in the bushes, gang. Like, we in a row of bushes digging for that motherfucker. You feel me? We finally find that bitch, though. You feel me? We give it to him and shit. You know what I mean? Folks, OG ass put us in violation, you feel me? Made niggas hit the wall, folks gave niggas 2 crazy chest shots, you feel me? And I'm a little nigga, so that shit damn near broke me in half, you feel me? Man, folks, you feel me? So we leaving shit, you feel me, goddamn. From that point, nigga, OG ass gave us some weed, you feel me? We just started booming with the weed, selling the weed. Then by 14, though, the other niggas was like, bro, y'all niggas, well, they knew I wasn't smoking, but Brian was smoking. They was like, bro, y'all niggas smoke more than y'all motherfucking selling, bro. He's like, y'all niggas ain't gonna make no money, nigga. Y'all gotta sell something. Y'all ain't gonna smoke, nigga. Woo. And shit. One of the BDs taught me how to cook crack, nigga. And shit, nigga, it was over. One of the BD homies, nigga, he was like, bro, your ass smart, bro. I'm woo. Oh, come here no game, nigga, and shit. And I hit the ground running with that shit.
Okay, let's take a jump then from 14. Let's go to like 16, 17. Let's go 16, 18. What's happening at that time then, since you're in the streets now?
16, shit was easy. I was on probation already though, because I caught my first gun charge. I caught a gun charge at 15. I was already on probation. Goddamn. I'm still in school though. You feel me? Still honor roll, all type of shit. Still in school, doing my shit. But outside of school, you feel me? I'm still in the streets. Nothing crazy happening. Then 17, goddamn. You know, nigga fucking around. I ain't even living with my pops. Somebody got put out all type of shit. You feel me? Because me and this nigga weren't getting along. And folks was on some other shit at that point, but you know, shit good now. But shit, nigga, I ended up getting hit up. I'm fucking up shooting. Feel me? Goddamn. Nigga ended up being A-OK though. You feel me? I ain't gonna go in too much about that shit though. You feel me? Everybody know ain't no statute of limitation on that type shit, so we ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I mean? But motherfucker hit me up. You feel me? I survived that shit though. Went back to school. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, last week of school, goddamn my senior year, goddamn, I get the fucking school surrounded. Nigga and the motherfuckers come and get me. People come get a nigga. You know what I mean?
Damn, why that happened?
Man, just a combination of a whole bunch of shit was going on, and then my name was coming up in a whole bunch of shit, so I ended up getting charged with like goddamn fucking 3 counts of aggravated armed robbery, goddamn the fuck else that they hit me with 3 counts of burglary, destruction of government property, vandalism and destruction of government property. Because I was on fucking camera. They had never knew who the fuck I was, but I was on camera fighting in front of the post office, and I pushed niggas to the post office window while I was fighting. And nobody fucking knows that as a teenager that the post office owned by the feds, nigga. So you know what I'm saying? It was like government property or whatever. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
That's
and
crazy.
Then goddamn possession of a firearm, doing an armed robbery.
So check this out, man. For the people that wondering, what high school did you go to again?
Thornwood at first, and then I transferred to Thornridge.
Okay, and where is this at?
Thornridge is in Dalton. Goddamn, Thornwood is in motherfucking South Holland.
Okay. So after this,
all that shit, South suburbs though, outside of Chicago, not really Chicago.
So like the hundreds, you would say?
No, high hundreds, like outside of Chicago city limits, honey. They share the zip codes, and they got one of the same zip codes, but not all that shit got the same zip code. But they goddamn one part is literally 15 minutes from Chicago, and the other part 35. Like them niggas ain't really the city though at all. You feel me? Like them niggas got their own shit going out there though, but it's not Chicago.
That's fair. So